Hey everyone! Another month has passed, which means it's time for another Oscars 2023 prediction video. Slowly but surely, we're ramping up to the Oscars in March, and these next few months are filled with nominations, announcements, voting, shortlists, and awards ceremonies. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how everything comes together. I think this year is quite a strong award season with some really interesting contenders. In the past 30 days, we've had the Gotham Awards, nominations for the Independent Spirit Awards, and the New York Film Critics Circle Awards. I'm going to try to not be too reactive with my predictions based on these few events, as there's still a long way to go before the Oscars and there's a lot of time to change things around. But without further ado, here are my current predictions. For Best Picture, I've put The Fabelmans, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, The Banshees of Inisherin, Babylon, Women Talking, Top Gun Maverick, Decision to Leave, After Sun, and She Said. I'm still counting on The Fabelmans to win. It's gone a bit quiet in terms of promotion, but as I mentioned last month, it ticks a lot of boxes for being both a crowd and critic pleaser, being a movie about the movies, and being from a reputable director such as Steven Spielberg. I've moved around Everything Everywhere All at Once and Tar to be higher, as those have been doing quite well in the last month. Everything Everywhere All at Once won Best Feature at the Gotham Awards and was nominated along with Tar at the Indie Spirit Awards. Tar also won at the New York Film Critics Circle Awards. Babylon has mixed reviews, but overall is being pretty well received, so I've put it sort of towards the middle. I've left Decision to Leave in. I'm really sticking with this one. I think it's an exceptional film and I really want to see it do well, and I'm willing to be wrong and take the chance on this one because I just think that it's such a good film and it would be an amazing surprise if it did end up in the Best Picture list. The last two spots are new additions from last month. After Sun has been creeping up in the awards circuit and I think is going to become one to watch, and I have a feeling She Said will sneak in at the end. This does mean that I've cut out The Whale and Avatar: Way of Water. I have a feeling that I'm going to put them back in the next couple of months, but currently The Whale has been very eerily quiet with hardly any promotional stills and a very short trailer, and initial reviews have been quite mixed to negative. And with Top Gun Maverick in, I don't know if there's space for a second blockbuster-style movie to get a nomination, but it could be a good package for Avatar to be nominated for Best Picture along with visual effects and editing or sound. For director, I have Steven Spielberg, Daniels, Todd Field, Damien Chazelle, and Sarah Polley. I regrettably have taken out Park Chan-wook from Decision to Leave, but I'm hoping to put him back in next month. I think that Steven Spielberg will still win this, but in keeping with Best Picture, I've placed Daniels and Todd Field a bit higher up for now. Best Actor, I have Brendan Fraser, Colin Farrell, Austin Butler, Paul Mescal, and Hugh Jackman. Even though The Whale has had a mixed reception, one thing that people do praise is Brendan Fraser's performance. Even though he was snubbed at the Indie Spirit Awards, I still think he has the strongest chance out of all 5 of those, especially when you consider the context around his performance and his return to Hollywood. Colin Farrell and Austin Butler have the next best chance, especially Austin Butler if voters want to go for a more enjoyable, upbeat performance. Paul Mescal is 4th because I think After Sun is something that we should be keeping our eye on. And I've put Hugh Jackman in 5th as I don't know what else to put, and I'm not sure of Tom Cruise's chances anymore. Best Actress, I have Cate Blanchett, Danielle Deadwyler, Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Williams, and Margot Robbie. Cate Blanchett took out the award at the New York Film Critics Circle Awards and Danielle Deadwyler at the Gotham Awards, so I think that they are our top 2 contenders this season. Michelle Yeoh will definitely get nominated, but I'm not sure if a win is on the cards. And at this stage, Michelle Williams and Margot Robbie round out the 5. For Best Supporting Actor, I have Ke Huy Quan, Paul Dano, Brendan Gleeson, Ben Whishaw, and Judd Hirsch. No changes from last month. After the Gotham Awards, this one is pretty much Ke Huy Quan's to lose, and I don't see the momentum for him dipping over this season. For Best Supporting Actress, I've had a few changes. I currently have Jamie Lee Curtis, Hong Chow, Jessie Buckley, Stephanie Sue, and Sadie Sink. I think A24 will be pushing Jamie Lee Curtis over Stephanie Sue for Supporting Actress. And right now, with how the film is doing, I think that she is in with a really good chance. However, I also think that Hong Chow has a fighting chance, and we also can't count out the cast of Women Talking, including Jessie Buckley, but also Claire Foy and Rooney Mara. In original screenplay, I have The Fabelmans, Tar, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Babylon. In keeping with recent awards and the above categories, I've pushed Tar, Banshees, and Everything Everywhere All at Once up further, but I still have hope The Fabelmans will take this one. Adapted screenplay, I have Women Talking, She Said, Glass Onion, The Whale, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Pretty much similar to last month, I think that Women Talking and She Said will get a few nominations, and it's pretty safe to assume that they'll get something in screenplay. Glass Onion has also been doing well in theatres currently, so I think that it will remain in the top 5. Below the line, not much has changed at all. The only thing I think for me has changed is Marcel the Shell with Shoes On will be nominated high up for animated feature. As we get closer to March, I'll begin to expand on these categories a bit more with my top 5 predictions, but for now, these are just kind of my brainstorm of who I think will actually win the award. And also, like last month, I'm still unclear on documentary, short film, and music and score awards. So another month down, and those are my predictions. I'm really excited to see how the predictions keep changing and evolving over the rest of the year and into 2023. And as always, thank you for tuning in and listening.